Hi guys, so this is gonna be a little bit different than my typical content. I kind of did a thing, kind of ran away to Costa Rica. I was with one of my really good friends, but she actually just left today, so here I am all by myself, far away. My friend and I have been planning this trip for months. It is day one, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I am feeling vulnerable. Like, I've had dreams of traveling for so many years, and I finally was in a position where I was able to do it. Now the time has come, and holy fuck. So these scary, vulnerable, lonely feelings will dissipate in a few days, like once I get settled in my new place. I'm currently at the same place where my friend and I stayed, only I'm switching to a cheaper, different room. It's gonna be like a hostel situation for a night. So here's where I am. This is the beach. The waves are so phenomenal. So here's day one, all by my lonesome. I got this. Hi guys, so this future me, I know this vlog is very all over the place. So what happened was, the first week I was there, I came with one of my really good friends. We had been planning this trip for months. We stayed at Selena Hostel and we had such a good time. But the plan was that she was gonna leave and then I was gonna be here by myself. I'm not gonna lie, the weeks leading up to that, I was so anxious because this is my first time, you know, traveling solo. So that's what ended up happening. So Sin and I arrived on August 2nd in San Jose, where we met up with my friend Shany. We all hung out, it was super fun. We were there for about 2 nights. The day we left for Puerto Viejo, which is on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. So from San Jose, it is about a 6-hour bus ride. The day we left for Puerto Viejo, Sin and I did so much. We got up super early. We went zip lining. I will insert some footage from that.
Okay, so it's Cindy's first time rappelling in Costa Rica. Let's go, 40 meters straight down. Suya! Look up! Look up, Cindy!
After we went zip lining, we went to a museum. Just you and your friend. Me and my pal. What did we name her? And after that, we took our 4 p.m. bus, 6 hours all the way to the Caribbean side of Costa Rica, so Puerto Viejo. I did run into some obstacles, so I'll tell you a little bit about that. So on that really long bus ride, there was about one stop, about 4 hours from San Jose. I had to pee so bad, and finally we stopped at this bus stop where I went to get some colones, which is basically Costa Rican cash, out of an ATM, where my debit card got stuck and I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. We sorted it out. I basically Zelled Sin a bunch of cash, and we had to go to the bank every day to take out cash so I could survive. That was definitely an obstacle, but I tried not to worry about it too much. I was very careful. I kept my cash safe, all of that. Anywho, but because of that experience, I was way more anxious about Sin leaving on the 8th. Just thinking to myself, of course I would lose something. Like, come on girl, get it together. Like, how are you supposed to trust yourself here all by yourself? Anywho, long story short, my mom did end up shipping me a new debit card. It actually just arrived today. It took forever. It was a nightmare. But you know what? I still stayed positive and enjoyed my trip anyway, despite a little bit of stress of that. I guess that's, you know, part of the adventure and the experience, right? Anyways, we arrived in Costa Rica on the 2nd, Sin left on the 8th, and that night there was a transition period, so I ended up moving into a shared hostel at Salina, the place where we both stayed at, which I was a little bit nervous about because I've never shared a room with strangers, but it was actually a great way to meet people. My hostel mates were really cool. Here is anxious past me. So I was kind of nervous about staying in a hostel, but my hostel mates were actually pretty cool. So apparently staying in hostels is a very great way to meet people while traveling solo. And it's because there are so many other people that are doing similar things, and to be honest, that makes me feel way less alone. I know people travel solo all the time, it's just being in the situation and actually doing it, it feels so lonely. But hey, it turns out other people feel the same way. I met a lot of cool people last night. It was weird, when my friend was here I didn't really bother to talk to strangers or meet any new people other than at the beach. Yeah, last night I was getting to know a lot of new cool people, so that's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna be hanging out at Salina, which is the hostel that I'm at now, for a few hours until I'm allowed to check in to my new place. Anyways, I'm gonna chill for the morning, and I'll talk to you guys in a little.
Get up every morning reading that book. If I only talk your rope, I roll mad. I want to call it Costa Rica. Up into love in a house, big fine. If I the world
Hi, so I finally arrived at my new place. I will give you a tour. Alright, so here's a tour of my new place for the month. This is where I'm gonna be living. Super cute. This is a little sitting area. They have a nice fan if it gets hot at night. I'm not sure where that door leads, but here is the kitchen area. Let's see what we got. We got a sink. We got some kitchen supplies. There's a coffee maker, a rice cooker, a toaster, a microwave, and a stove. There's a little sink here. So this is the sink that we can drink the tap water from. And then this is the shower. Super cute little stones up here. And we got the front door. Bathroom is over here, and this is my little bed. It's so adorable. I love the little canopy. So everything is pretty close by here in Costa Rica. It's so pretty. The best way to get around here is bike rentals. It's about $5 a day to rent a bike, which is not bad. From what I've heard, Costa Rica is actually one of the most expensive Latin American countries, but compared to US prices, it is relatively cheap. So this is my friend Gypsy, and I'm not alone anymore. I'm not alone anymore.
Oh wait, we're here? Okay.
So I'm a terrible vlogger, but so I just discovered, found out, because I don't speak much Spanish. I know like bits and pieces. Gypsy speaks Spanish.
Hola.
And I was just told that playa means beach. So I'm basically saying like, oh yeah, so this is beach Chiquita Beach in English.
I think it's adorable. So yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd let y'all know. And it looks beautiful. So the surf area where I was yesterday is all the way down there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little island down there. It's very close to that island. So I'm a little bit farther down, but it's just perfect over here. It took about a week to adjust, but I settled pretty fast. And then about a week later, Shany came to visit me, I think on August 17th. She stayed for about 3 days. We've been internet friends for a really long time, and I never thought I would actually meet her in person. But when I discovered I would be in Costa Rica, I was like, oh my god, and we met up and it was amazing. So the music is really loud, but my friend Shany, she came to visit me today. Yes. And I'm really happy because now I have a friend here.
Aw, I'm so happy to be here.
So, okay, fun fact, Shany and I, we followed each other on Instagram for how many years?
Like all the years.
Like all the years, and I never thought I would actually meet her, but here we are. We're out to dinner, and we're eating jalapeno poppers.
This is amazing.
Got a daiquiri. The chicken looks so good.
Yeah.
But the veggies too, they're so good too. Oh my god, and the plantain.
Wow, it looks amazing. Like seriously.
The second day Shanice was here, we decided to go back to Selena Hostel to hang out just because it's such a vibe over there. There's live music, there's a yoga deck, you meet so many cool people, there's a pool, it's right on the beach, there's like guided meditations, there's just a lot going on there. I decided to go back to Selena Hostel. This is where I stayed with my other friend for the first week. And I missed it here, so here we are. We got smoothies. Oh. Just so coincidentally, while Shanice was on the bus, she ran into her old friend Gypsy and her friend Dino. So we all got together and we hung out. We had so much fun. We were just feeling good.
Feeling good, feeling good, feeling good.
That dress though, it's amazing.
Feeling good, feeling good, feeling fine.
This is like my movie of my own. Oh my god, I'm gonna laugh con estos videos, man. Gatito como.
What ended up happening was Shanice stayed for about 3 days and then she ended up leaving. But I still had Gypsy and Dino to hang out with. So I spent a lot of my time going to the beach, hanging out with them. We had a lot of dance parties and it was really fun. Dinner now and I got this smoothie. It is papaya passion fruit with coconut milk and it is fire. And this is
Watermelon and mint.
so this is what I got. It is shrimp, vegetables, salad, and rice, and it's all in a coconut. And I've literally been fantasizing about this food all day, so that's why we came here. I have a pet cat. Her name is Princess. She just came with the place that I'm staying at. and I love her so much. She's my best friend. It is a new day. I got here on August 2nd. It is now August 23rd. I just got back from the beach and had a lovely yoga practice. I swam in the ocean. These ants are just always on their hustle, carrying leaves in single file. I believe that they are taking it back to their house so they can grow fungus to eat. I believe that's what they're doing. That's just what I was told. But damn, they never take breaks. Hi everyone. So me and my friend Gypsy, she's right over there in the kitchen. So we just got back from the beach and something really terrifying happened to us. The ocean here is very beautiful. I'll insert a clip. Today, the rip currents were extremely strong. So Gypsy and I were staying close to shore. But I feel like our brains, or at least my brain, kind of gets in sync with like the constant flow and movement of the ocean. And before we knew it, we were really, really far out, and I was like, holy fuck. And part of me started to panic. And I do know one thing, that you are not supposed to fight currents or panic. Otherwise, that's basically how you drown, when you swim against a current. It's really terrifying. So I tried to stay calm, kind of thinking in my head like which step to take next. And then luckily there was a part where we could stand, because the ocean luckily is pretty shallow even when you're really far out. It just kind of moves you in all these different directions, like whoosh, there's a wave coming from this way, a wave coming from that way, and this current just like sucks you and you don't even realize it. And these little local boys, they're literally like super far out on their boogie boards. I guess they know what they're doing. They came and rescued us, these little tiny boys. They handed us their boogie boards and they helped us get back to shore. And we were fine and we survived, but it was really terrifying. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that story. Good morning everyone. So it is September 3rd, my sister's B-Day. And Shany just came back into town yesterday with her friend Maria, so I'm on my way to go meet up with them. I really can't believe that it's already September 3rd, like the time has flown by. Hello everyone, so I'm back at the beach. Shany is here and Maria is there. We are at this beautiful little beach. So I just had my last yoga practice on the day, and this is my last papaya passion fruit smoothie. I'm leaving today. I'm going back to San Jose. Shany rented like a little Airbnb. It's actually in, I think, Santana, so it's pretty close to San Jose. I'm gonna stay there for 3 days until the 9th, and then I go home. So I kind of decided to stay in this new place for the last 2 days. I really loved my monthly place that I was staying in. However, there was a little cockroach incident. So I was going to bed, I opened up my little bug net thing, and I see a little cockroach just go right across the bed. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm so scared, I don't know what to do. Look at those little antennas. Like, oh! Scared it away, and then it went somewhere, and then I saw it again on the bed frame, but it gets worse. So I'm a little scared to go to sleep. As I'm falling asleep, it's dark, I feel a tickle on my back. Immediately I jump and go, ah! And then I see the little cockroach just go right across the bed. So the cockroach was on me in the middle of the night. And that was the last straw. Those little motherfuckers, they just crawl in through the bottom of the door. I saw one crawling in through the side of the door too. Oh, so I decided to treat myself and get this place, enjoy this last swim, and I'm gonna get my stuff together. I don't have too much that I need to pack, so that should be easy. And then I take the shuttle to Santana. So it is September 7th. I arrived in Alajuela. I'm actually in Alajuela, not Santana, not San Jose. I lied, I'm sorry. And it is the second night that I'm here. We got this beautiful space. Morning. So it is a beautiful rainy day here in Costa Rica. So it is my last day. To be honest, I am perfectly happy just chilling around the house and doing nothing. So the time has come. I just can't believe how fast 5 weeks has been. I am currently at the airport. Everything was pretty smooth sailing other than the fact they took my jewelry pliers, which was kind of a bummer. I just said goodbye to my friends and I'm gonna miss them so much. This whole 5 weeks has been such a dream and I'm just so grateful that I get to look back and say that I experienced this. My heart is full of so much joy. And when I get back to the States, I actually start work again soon, finally, for the first time in a year, which I'm really excited about. I think that this is a great way to transition back into life. I really needed these past 5 weeks to heal and find myself.